The point of facilitating that kind of monological exploration of self, passions, giftings, calling, and what would it take in order to see that become reality? The point of facilitating that is all of us can relate to having the experience of somebody listening to us sometime really well. Maybe we're on a date with our spouse and we're driving, having good windshield conversation, and we say something. We hear it tumble out of our own mouths, and it stops us in our tracks, and we say, whoa, wait a minute. I really needed to hear myself say that. Now, where did it come from? Inside of me. It was in there. But something about the process of me calling it forth in response probably to a comment that my spouse had made or a question they had asked, something about me calling it forth and speaking it out of my own mouth, hearing it with my own ears, stops me, and I suddenly get what I feel, what I think, what I'm desiring, what I sense God's calling me to, whatever. I get it a whole lot more clearly than I got it just 5 seconds earlier. It was undeniably in me, or the Spirit prompted it through me. My spouse didn't hand it to me. Nobody else might have even known it to try to give it to me. It was in there, but in the calling forth of it and me hearing it come out of my own mouth, I not only feel conviction about it, because it was languaged in my own voice, I get it so much more completely than I might get somebody else's external advice or idea or thought or perspective. I'm not them, I'm me. And when something comes from me, I get it much more completely. I'm a whole lot more likely to act on it. That's why the coach is facilitating this monologue.
Absolutely. And I think it points out one of the key tools we bring into professional grade coaching is that of active listening. In this hurried society we live in, we don't not listen to other people very well, we don't have time to listen to ourselves with the elevator music going on all the time and the TV in the background and oh my goodness, there's such a clutter of thoughts, a noise just inside my own head that I generate all the time. And active listening, as you said, Chris, is anything but passive. You know, it's very active. As a matter of fact, those of you who are good listeners know it's hard work. I can get tired by the end of the day if I've done a good job listening. And we want to listen 80% of the time because we're not just listening to what the client's saying. We're listening to what they're not saying. We're listening to their hesitations, to their mindset, to their heart, to the dreams and passions. We're creating that safe place so they really can explore things they've never dared to say out loud in front of anyone else. And so when we reflect it, paraphrase it back, spotlight it, point it out in some way, they hear themselves really for the very first time on that issue. And it's like watching a baby be born, right? It's birthing new ideas and seeing them come into existence. And it's very active and it's incredibly powerful.